So we have fact table over here. In the fact table, we are going to use category, payment method, and price. So let's create the matrix. Just click on the matrix and place the category as rows, payment method as in column, and finally when we click the price over here, the price automatically will appear over in the value section. So let me increase the font size. So for the time being, let me switch off the column subtotal and row subtotal. We can activate it later, okay? Because we have to show the visuals in professional way, either to your client or the interviewer, whatever it is, okay? So that your project or your task will differ from others. And next, I'm just going to layout and style presets. And here, I'm just selecting the minimal as style. And I'm just going to grid now. So in the grid, I'm just changing the color for horizontal line. So let me pick the second one, top second. Maybe I just go with some more darker one. And again, we have to select the vertical grid lines. Make it as on. And select the color as darker one. And increase the width size. So that you can show it in a professional way. Fine. Now somehow look good now. And select the border. And instead of blue, you can select the same type, the same color. Okay, now just click outside of the visual, then go to, that is format your report page. Go to canvas background and select the color, the same like this one, the second top second. And move the transparency to 0. Okay. And now after selecting this visuals, that is the matrix, we need to go for a conditional formatting that we have to do in the values. So just select over here and go for conditional formatting as a background color. And here just select format style as rules and price of the sum of price. Okay, it will be like this. Okay, before we just start doing that for rules, actually we need to understand how the prices has been split up between the prices. Okay, so for the time being, let me just cancel it now and let us create a new page. Let's see how far that rate has been split up between the prices. So for better understanding, let me create the cluster column chart. Place the price in x-axis. Okay, it's automatically gone to y-axis, and let me place the same price in x-axis as well. So once it got placed, the visuals supposed to be like this. So because x-axis and y-axis we place the same rate actually, that is value. And if you see the graph, we can able to see up to 30% somehow between the same range, and after 30% up to 70% we can have a second band, and after 30 to 100% we can have a third band, which is 0 to 30 and 30 to 70%, then 70 to 100%, which is 3 split of this data. Okay. So this visuals is not required. I'm just going back to the professional matrix. Then we go for a conditional formatting and select the values. Go for conditional formatting, background color, and format style as rules. And okay, let it be like this. And here rules we just saw from 0 to 0% and lesser than or greater than, lesser than or equal to 30% would be the one color. Okay, let me just use this one and add one more rule. Again the same, that is greater than or equal to 30, that is the second band, and lesser than or equal to, which is up to 70. And I need to change as both as percentage. And here again just select a little bit darker one and add one more rule, from 70% lesser than or equal to 100%. And I just want to show the darker one for beyond 70%. Just click OK. See, the background color has been changed accordingly. So wherever there is a value higher, the darker color will appear. The same vice versa. And if you see in these visuals, you can see the category over here, and payment method on the right side as a column 1. Okay. For payment method, we don't have the heading, but however, there is a heading for category. Okay. Now we have to show it in a clear way. So for this, we are just going to add some arrows over here. You can search it from Google like right arrow character HTML. You can just select this right arrow and copy it and just go over here and click over here and just go for rename for these visuals. And here, since we need to add payment method, I'm just typing it payment method and pasting the right arrow over here and just put enter. And now you can see the payment method, and we need to add the down arrow for category, right? So for this, let's go to the Google over here and go to the down arrow. And here you can find the down arrow, which is where it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, just copy the down arrow and go to the Power BI. And here rename for these visuals. Just place that down arrow after the category. Okay, but here if you see the category and payment method are within the same line. Okay, within the same cell actually. So here we need to show payment method as first one and followed by the category. So just go over here and rename for this visual. Just copy this payment method with the arrow, just cut it and paste it before the category. Give some space over here and just enter. And now you can see it has been placed over here, and we need to align this, so automatically it goes accordingly. Okay, and now just go to format your visuals, general, effects, and here you can select the shadow just on it. Okay, it will appear something looks good and professional way. Okay, and now you can add the subtotals over here. Just select the visuals, go here and column subtotals and row subtotals. Fine. And here you have to change the font style carefully, not from the column header. You have to select column subtotals. And here you can just go values, and you can change the font face actually, something like lighter one, and remove the bold. You can add italic. This something looks good now, and just select as apply to label as well. The same way you have to change it for row subtotal. Okay, you have to select the sections over here carefully. So under this row subtotals, you select values, remove the bold and change it to light color, that is light font face, then make it as italic and apply to labels as well. Fine. And after that, just go over here, column header. Let me just type it as column header. Okay, in the column header, you can just select header element as center, text element as center, and make sure you have to switch off the auto size width. Okay, I will tell you what we need to do. Okay, for the time being, I'm just switching off now, because see, if there is values, the width size is automatically getting aligned. Okay, now we have to change it as a standard one. So for this, what I'm just going to do is just go insert over here and select the shapes and take one rectangle. Just keep it simple and just measure the first column size, something like this. This we have to do it manually. Okay, so we identify the space, the size of the width of first column, then just keep the same size for second column as well. Because this looks give the professional look actually. The alignment should be good and perfect, so that the finishing of each and every visuals gives you the fantastic result. And we just need to increase this one as well on both sides, and we have to do 2 more columns. So once you've done, you will get a better feel and look good actually, because you are doing a lot of hard work and it should give the perfect result actually. Okay, yeah, we done. We can remove this, and I think we finally set everything perfect on place. So everything looks good now, and this is that matrix in a professional way. This is how the international standard in most of the corporates or medias that you see in most of the medias actually. And make sure to prepare well for your projects or for your client delivery, so that it makes you to impress even for interview session also. And if you're doing some project, make sure you do in a professional way. The interview panel will impress on your work actually. Fine. Thank you and thanks for watching. If you like this video, just hit like button and share it to others also. And make sure to subscribe my channel. Thank you and thanks for watching.